What's up, guys? This is Mitch with SC Weather. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I'm going to give you a little update on the tropics. Before we get started, I ask y'all subscribe. I'm in the process of trying to make my videos a little bit better for you guys and just put better content, more appealing, things like that. So hit that subscribe button, like, comment. I will reply back to you, and I really appreciate the support. Satellite imagery here, two storms. Laura on the right there. Marco was on the left. National Hurricane Center, check it out. This is for Laura. Has a forecast to hit a hurricane. Louisiana is the target. So it has Laura, and it even has it going into a hurricane as it is going over Cuba, which is a big hurricane treader. Marco, forecast to be a hurricane also. And hitting Louisiana. Hurricane watch is already up. So these paths are intercepting. And it's just incredible. You just don't see stuff like this. And check it out. I want to start really this video off by showing you the temperatures in the Gulf. 86, 87, 88, some places 90 degrees in the Gulf. So intensification will occur with both of these systems, I think. And it really is. I tell you, yesterday and the day before, I did not really think there was a big chance of both of these making landfall in the U.S. as hurricanes. But now I kind of do think there is a solid chance for it. So we're going to start out with the latest GFS 18Z. Hot off the press, guys. And definitely showing a troublesome scenario for Louisiana. Check it out. You got Laura right there on the right. And you got Marco on the left. I don't know why I'm getting the names twisted up here. Marco marching due north, heading towards the Gulf. Has a chance to really intensify. The GFS doesn't have as intensifying as much as the Euro does, which we'll get into. But it's still it's a tropical storm. I do think it'll become a hurricane right around where it is right here in this image. And then it gets going. It's moving north. It keeps going north. It's heading towards Louisiana, just like the cone of the National Hurricane Center saying. And then you got Laura. Will it interact with Cuba? Will it not? I don't know. But here it's looking like it's going through the northern coast of it. So and then Marco is kind of stalling, but it's weakening into kind of nothing. It kind of heads into some shear. Kind of has it, and it's giving heavy rain to Louisiana. But check it out. Check out Laura really getting its act together, even though it interacted with land in Cuba. It is really intensifying here, and this is the scary thing. It continues to intensify as it goes over the Gulf. Right here, it's probably at least a Category 2 hurricane, and it looks really intense here. It's a scary scenario here. What I'm noticing with the GFS is it's trending more west. Not trending, but it's more west. Wouldn't call it a trend yet. But check it out. It's going right over the same path, but from a different direction that Marco went. And it continues to march. And I'm sorry, guys, I haven't been really saying the day. This is Wednesday morning. It's marching towards what looks like the western coast of Louisiana, and it makes landfall there as a, I don't know, I would say that's a Category 3 hurricane at least. Strong Category 2, Category 3 hurricane, and it intensifies from the point it leaves Cuba all the way to the western coast of Louisiana. It intensifies the whole entire time. It doesn't lose steam at all. It just that hot water in the Gulf just keeps it going, and it's just intense all the way through Louisiana. This a lot of people are going to be talking about this run here in the next couple hours. Because it just really shows a odd scenario. But let me tell you something. This is the European model. The models are all over the place. Things are going to keep getting changing and things like that. I'm just wanting to give you an update of what they're showing right now because it's some development is definitely occurring. Check it out. I got an M for Marco. European really has Marco strengthening as it heads north as a potential hurricane right here, and a lot of it might be a hurricane by the next. By the next update, I'm not sure. It makes landfall. That is probably a low-end Category 1 hurricane right on New Orleans, right on the coastal sections of Louisiana. And then you got Laura trailing behind it off there to the south, the southeast. How much does it interact? I'd say it's like the European kind of, how can I say it? It definitely shows the impact of what Cuba can do to a storm, because it never really recovers. It almost shows a scenario where it kind of rips it apart a little bit, because it never really strengthens and recovers like this kind of storm should be doing. So this makes me a little bit, I don't know, kind of about the year, I guess you can say. It seems like it would strengthen more, but nevertheless, it basically shows it making landfall from a kind of a different direction, but in the same exact spot that Marco made landfall, around Louisiana. It's incredible if this happens, and there's a real chance it can happen. Then it kind of goes inland, the steering currents kind of start dragging it back east. But check it out. This is Marco. Check out the strong shear, them reds and oranges, and I guess you would say that's a brown. That is signifying strong shear. Hurricanes don't like shear, as I said it before, but it kind of takes more of a northerly route as opposed to a western route, so it doesn't go right into the shear like it was having it doing. So that's what has a chance to really intensify, plus the warm waters. And check it out. This is weird because it's a pretty decent environment for hurricane development right here, and it just does not strengthen Laura much. And this is Laura where it says 997. It just doesn't give Laura much strengthening. These are wind speeds. I'm just kind of showing y'all, giving y'all an idea. This is for Marco. European has Marco stronger than Laura for sure, as opposed to GFS being the vice versa situation. This is Laura making landfall. This is close up with the winds for Marco. Definitely right where the core is. Close to hurricane strength. Not quite though. But, with weaker storms like this, you kind of have to be right in the middle of that eye wall to really get a real good grasp of hurricane strength when there's these low-end hurricanes. And this is the other one. Man, that almost just looks like a tropical storm from the European for Laura. These are the European ensembles, the EPS. One thing I'm noticing is with Marco, it really has them, together. So it's telling me it's got a really good idea of at least the direction that Marco is going to go. I think that is the most confident thing that we can say with all this is the direction Marco is going to go, north straight into Louisiana. But then check out how spread out Laura gets. It's all over the place. Even though it has Laura, European has it going straight into Louisiana, and GFS does too. Check out the European. It has a large spread. It almost has more going into Texas. So it makes me wonder if things are going to trim back west into Texas. Not sure, but we're going to have to watch. But check it out. I mean, it has more of them going into of the ensembles. Ensembles is basically multiple runs of the European. Has it going into Texas. Close-up view of the European model for rainfall. This is after both storms go through. Actually, that's a lot of rain. 10 inches of rain is a lot of rain. But it's definitely not as widespread as it could be. So this is spaghetti plots for Marco. Like I said, most of them kind of wanting to take it right into New Orleans. So New Orleans needs to definitely keep a heads up on this because y'all are going to get impacted somehow. The intensity forecast here or guidance, you can tell the jump up right there in the graphing. That's because it really gets into the Gulf, intensifies big time, then starts to interact with a little bit of shear up north, begins to weaken, and then obviously you get later in this, and that's after it's already made landfall. This is the line graph for Laura. And as you can tell, it has it plowing right into Louisiana also, just like Marco. So, that's definitely something we need to watch out for Louisiana friends. It's a real threat. Y'all can hit twice, and it's a scary threat. So a lot of them has almost all of them, not all of them, but a lot of them have intensified to at least a Category 1 hurricane. Some of them even stronger. What does the warm waters of the Gulf do? We really have to watch that and really watch out for our friends in the Gulf states. But that's all I got tonight. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend. Have a blessed night and stay safe.